Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Anyone and everyone who knows me knows I am the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smart ass than a dumbass. Because, guys, 34 years ago, I was a dumbass. But today, 34 years later, through the grace of God, I can honestly say now I'm a smart ass. And yes, the word ass is in the Bible at least 40 times, and it means donkey, and that's what I was. I'm saying all that to say this. There are a lot of people out there struggling, even with health issues. I'm a nutritional health coach. I'm a recovery coach. All my services to you are free. Please, please reach out. If you think my book can help someone, because I sure do, you can go right to Simon & Schuster's bookstore, Archway Publishing, BAM, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go to my website, www.geripetito.com. My book is now on audio with my voice, guys. So Simon & Schuster wanted to do it with someone else's voice, and I was like, no way. My producer, Ruben Rodriguez, part owner of Hamilton Radio, owner of Iron Horse Films, is now doing audiobooks with your voice. So if any authors are interested, please, please reach out. And guys, listen, if you truly, truly, truly cannot afford my book, please reach out to me about that as well. I'm here to help you. Before I introduce my beautiful guests, I just want to give a shout out to a few of my sponsors today. So, first I have John Bishop, a.k.a. Johnny B., singer, songwriter, host of the Entertainment Luncheon South, a nonprofit network created for the creative. He's also partners in the Joey D and Johnny B. Rockin' Oldies band. He also sings solo. But a huge shout out and thank you to him and his wife Lenny for what they do with this luncheon once a month. It's by invite only. It's $20. You get a great lunch, but you get incredible entertainment. They don't keep a penny of it, guys. And, there's just so much more that they do for all of us. They promote every single entertainer. They promote me like nobody else does. So again, thank you so much for what you guys do. Then we've got Paula Ann, Ablaze Entertainment and Freedom Rings Festival, helping survivors of human trafficking to live a life of normalcy. www.freedomringsfestival.com. Guys, please check it out. Then we've got Michael Diamore, singer, songwriter, performer, entertainer, www.michaeldiamore.com. So guys, everyone and anyone who knows me also knows that I'm an oldies doo-wop and Elvis fan. I always say I was born too late. I was born in 61 and all the music I love was out in the 50s and early 60s. My parents listened to Italian music, so don't ask me how, but I'm here to tell you that I've never said this to any other entertainment except for Michael Diamore. Elvis is up here. Nobody could touch him, not in my eyes. But Michael Diamore comes close. That's how amazing he is. So please, please check him out, and you could buy his music as well. Then we've got John Manforto, the man of many faces, singer, actor, celebrity impersonator, and tribute artist. So I gave him the title, the man of many faces, but he was given the title by a former Philadelphia mayor as the official Philadelphia Rocky impersonator. Guys, he is Rocky. He's done over 30 impersonations, and he's incredible. My three favorites, of course, Rocky, The Godfather, of course, duh, and Elvis, baby. Thank you very much. www.johnmanforto.com. And then Michael Zanman, singer, entertainer, performer, www.mzanman.com. So guys, keep Michael in prayer. His cancer has returned. He's doing good now, but please keep him in prayer. But I have a really cool Michael Zanman story for you. But before I tell you that, so I've been honored the last few years to MC at Let East with my producer, actually Ruben, who films the whole thing. It's the largest oldies car show in the country. And so it's been amazing. So Michael Diamore, Zaman opened up for Michael Diamore, and then we got John Monforto into the mix last year. But Zaman, so about 2 years ago, whatever it's been now, he recorded Mel Carter's song, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, and posted it on Facebook. So he didn't know it, but I sent it to my buddy Mel. Mel calls me and says, Jerry, your boy did a great job with my song. I said, can you tell him? We got him on a surprise three-way. He almost fell off his chair. Imagine Mel Carter telling you did a great job with his song. That would be like Elvis calling me, right? Just saying. Then we've got Ken Ryan and Linda Garofalo, The Way It Used to Be, singing songs from the 50s to the 80s, a tribute show to the greatest music and voices of all time. And Ken also sings Elvis for me, and they do a ton of fundraisers. Thank you very much. So now, I want to talk about two more sponsors. One of my newer sponsors, Robert Sweeney, okay, retired U.S. Air Force, one-man band, guitar player, writer, producer, AI digital creator. He made me a theme song, an AI theme song that we will be playing at the end of the show. It's really cool, okay? He also made an AI theme song for the Jersey Devil and hoping to have a movie made out of it. Explore powerful stories of love, loss, and legacy through his music and videos on YouTube and Spotify. Let's bring these emotional and thought-provoking tales to life. So, and thank you for your service. So now, last but certainly not least, this is bittersweet. Scott and Donna Richard, two beautiful people. They recently lost their adult son, I believe he was in his 50s, to suicide. So that just happened a few months ago. He struggled with addiction and he couldn't handle it anymore. So what they've done, in spite of, and this is what makes them so incredible, in spite of their pain and hurt that no parent should ever have to know, they are doing something for suicide awareness. Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. You are not alone. And they made these wooden coins, and they sent me a bunch of them, and I'm going to be passing them out to people that I think may need help. So, you know, I just want to say that we are all very sorry from the bottoms of our hearts, and I haven't stopped praying for you and your family. Scott and Donna, I just love you, and what you're doing is amazing, and God is absolutely smiling down at you. So I want to thank you both for what you're doing. So now, having said all that, I want to introduce my beautiful guest. So this beautiful lady right here, Sarah Heller. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so she actually worked for me at Friendly's in Robbinsville pre-COVID, and of course one of my favorites, right? And I want to just share something even more beautiful that, you know, when my dad passed away years ago and we put his house up for sale in Robbinsville, guess who bought my dad's house? Her family. So that means so much to me. The other thing that means so much to me is your brother is a hero.
Yeah.
Please give him a
Yes.
shout out.
Yes, thank you so much. My big brother Ryan out there, he is serving in the Army and now does criminal investigation for the Army over in Germany. So shout out to Ryan.
So he's in Germany now.
Yes.
Yep,
yes.
I love Germany. I was there in the 90s with my dad, and I've traveled all over the world, and I have to tell you something. Germany was probably one of the most beautiful countries.
Really?
Back in the 90s, ask your brother if it's still like this. All the houses were different colors. Pinks, purples, blues, greens. Amazing. My house at one point in Robbinsville was hot pink, turquoise, and purple, the outside of it. So I love that. And they had flower beds in front of every single window, no matter how high up the buildings were. And what I was told was they took their gardens away from the people in Germany during the war. So this is their way of saying we will never have that done again. So find out if it's still like that for me.
Yeah, yeah.
All
We're
right.
actually planning to travel over in September to Germany.
Okay,
It's-
so beautiful. Get some
we'll
cool
see.
photos. But your brother is a hero. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All right, so now let's talk about you. All right. First of all, I didn't know you could sing.
Yep.
I
Yep.
didn't know you could write songs.
I went a little far from friendlies.
Okay. And I didn't know until I saw your ads what you were doing with Disney.
Yes, yes. So I, have been working throughout the past couple years. I went to college. I got my bachelor's in both environmental studies and in theater and performing arts. I could not pick one. I was
Okay.
totally tied between the two. And with that theater degree, I started to find that that was more of my, I guess, my calling, my niche that I wanted to continue more
Okay.
into. So I personally went more of the theater route, the performing arts route, which is hard nowadays. So I just really started to think, what do I want to do with that? Dancing, singing, acting. I've always loved acting, but I wanted to get more into singing and songwriting. So started to write my own music and just, I guess, looked up how to make your own song online and got to it.
So, okay. So, again, not only did I not know any of this, how long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I was, I want to say, a kid. I mean, I've been in choir
You
my
are a
whole
kid.
life.
How old are you?
25.
She's still a kid, but continue.
Yes. But I mean, since I was really little, really, really little, I've been in choir, I've been in the church choir, school choir, vocal lessons, everything. And I never put too much thought into it. I thought, oh, I mean, every kid sings, every teenager sings, you do choir, you do the musicals, like that's just normal. But I guess over the years, I started to realize how passionate I am about singing and how much joy it brings me. And I figured, why not do more with it? So, yeah.
Okay, so now talk a little bit about your sister. Tell everyone about your sister.
Oh, my sister Alice, yes.
Yes.
And we actually have Alice's boyfriend and my mom in the studio right now.
Hi,
so
guys. We
shout
have
out
a
to
little
them
audience.
too. But yes, my sister Alice, she's also into singing, performing, and everything. And right now she is pursuing dog training, actually. So she's kind of going that route a little
So
bit.
wait, will she sing to the dogs?
I hope so.
And they could sing back. There was a singing dog on, AGT.
Was it Mishka the husky?
It might be. Okay.
Because there was a husky that used to
Okay,
sing "I
yes.
Love You."
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so she could sing to the dogs.
There we go.
I love it.
That'll be her out.
All right. So a little bit more about you now. Let's go back. All right, so you're young, okay? So let's go back. Who were some of your musical influences?
Oh boy. Biggest influences right now, modern, would have to be Lana Del Rey, Melanie Martinez. There's a more rock band called Paris, spelled Pvris. They're really fantastic, and I love what they've done with the very kind of ethereal, feminine sounding voice, adding in this rasp, adding in this kind of rock concept. So they're a big inspiration. But I mean, back in the day, it started with good old, Newsboys and
Yeah.
all the Christian bands, kind of
Yeah.
worked up from there in my childhood.
Yeah.
Got hooked into musicals. Definitely still a big musical nerd. So that has its claws in me for sure too.
Well, what were some of your favorite musicals?
Oh, back in the day, I mean, when I was younger, it was just the classics like Annie and stuff, but I think musicals really hit for me more in high school. Heathers, right now, there's a musical called Epic the Musical based on the Odyssey. I'm a huge nerd, huge nerd for that. So definitely, I'm a big musical nerd.
So that's pretty cool.
Really neat.
So, do you have that one song, whether it's from 20 years ago, 15 years ago, or recent, that you could say is probably your favorite song?
Oh.
That's a hard one, right?
If we went like 5 years at a time, maybe I could
All right,
dumb it
5
down.
years ago.
5 years ago, right? The past 5 years, I would say it would be My House by that band Paris.
Oh.
I do really love that song. It's just been on repeat consistently. And no matter what artist I'm listening to, that seems to be the one that always gets added back into my playlist. But I don't know. That's a hard question. I can never decide. I can never
Right.
pick like
Well,
one
most
favorite.
artists that I ask, They can answer it, but it takes them a second. All right, because but one interview that I did recently with a female country artist, and I asked her that question, and she just immediately jumped and said, "Girls just want to have fun." And I cracked up and I
Classic.
said, "Yes," because I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a guy. I don't care if you're gay. Whoever you are, if that song comes on, honey, you're going to be
dancing.
singing and bouncing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
that was so funny, right?
It's fantastic. That song, actually, fun fact, Barbie did a cover recently.
I didn't
Just
even know
fun
that.
fact of the day. But yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. I love that fun fact. So now, all right. And we do have a song of hers we're going to play. But not yet, not yet. So I have a question. So now this whole Disney thing with what you're doing.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about like that.
Yeah, absolutely. For legal reasons, my company is not affiliated with any other companies, but our fairy tale company called Starry Party Entertainment. It's my brand new company. I have been for years and years talking about doing this, and I think again just recently I kind of really have been sitting and thinking to myself, all these dreams that I had when I was a kid, I need to put it into action. I'm 25. Let's get going. And you can even ask my teachers from when I was in 7th grade, 8th grade, when they would ask me, what do you want to do when you grow up? What route do you want to go? I actually said to one of the teachers, "Oh, I want to be a Disney princess." They were going, "What? What do you like at the parks? That's your goal?" And I said, "Well, yeah. I do acting, I do dancing and singing. I'm in the musicals. I want to go and be one of the characters and be a Disney princess." So, went my own route, and I took it into my own hands, got my degree, and now I learned a little bit on my own about business, making your own business, making your own website. And so what I do is anyone, any little kids, anyone that wants to have a magical
Or
character.
big kids,
Or
like
big
the
kids.
parents,
Yeah, yes. Parents too who want to see this happen. If you want a magical visit experience where you have one of your favorite fairy tale characters come and visit for birthdays, play dates, potty training going well, a little prize for them. Your favorite character can come and visit, and we have lots of different packages, lots of different activities we offer, arts and crafts, princess makeovers, prince makeovers, the whole 10 yards.
Oh.
So
So you have a message from a friend.
I do.
Yes. So Ina Vasquez is watching, and she says she wants to hear you sing. You're very bubbly and attractive.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so
you're gonna
much.
hear her sing. I promise in a few minutes. I promise. Okay.
That's very sweet. Thank you so much.
So now, all right. So now let me ask you something. So, have you like connected with any of these teachers that you had said that to?
No,
You
no.
have to.
I do. I have not spoken to them. I have to.
You have to, because you will make their day. So I
Yeah.
have a bittersweet story for you. So I went to art school in '79 in a village in New York, right? School of Visual Arts. So I loved art my whole life. So when we moved from Long Island City, New York to Robbinsville, Bresnahan Road, I was 12. And my art teacher, Mr. Gray, in Sharon School for 2 years before I went to high school. And he used to call me the queen of the art room. He was young. He was in his 20s at the time. And he was my favorite teacher. All right. And he always made sure I did my art. And he used to say things to me like, never stop. So, back then we didn't have cell phones and no social media, none of that. So when I first started doing shows here on Hamilton Radio back in the day, we were live on Facebook and people could type to us and we could see it and they would call in. And I see somebody saying, "Jerry, do you remember Bill Gray?"
Art
And I
teacher.
said, "My art teacher from Sharon School." He said, "That's me." So long story short, not only did we reconnect, he was only 5 minutes from my house. And he passed away recently, and I got to go see him, hug him. He was on oxygen. He married the Spanish teacher we had, and I'm now friendly with his kids. And I gave him my book, and I told him it was all because of him.
That's incredible.
Isn't
That is
amazing?
incredible.
So I'm telling you that for a reason. You have to, If I were you, I would figure out a way to go see them in your princess outfit.
In the princess.
Okay?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. That would be funny though.
You have to do something, okay?
Oh, that'd be great.
All right. So now, all right, Ina, because of you, we're going to play her song now, and then we'll have you talk about it.
Sure.
Here we go.
I speak poetry eloquently. The princess speech drips off my tongue. I'm scared and in love and my heart's in my teeth. Butterflies fill my stomach and cheeks turning red. Didn't see all the glass in my feet, so I tiptoe nice and quiet for you. You say don't hold back, what's important to you? So I whisper, but are you listen dreaming? Cause that whisper you told everyone was screaming. So you want screaming, then here you go. And if you want evil, let's start up the show. What you saw before was my heart in my hands. The blood was too much, so you dreamt up new plans. A dream. So you smile and whisper that you've done nothing wrong, but my castle's giving on me. Of a chorus singing out how jealous I seem from what you did, being lucid in my fantasy. Treat an angel like a demon, act sincere throwing flames. Then you wonder why horns grow and she don't look the same. When eyes glow with thorns, rip skin like a rose. Don't act like you don't know what you and I know. So you want screaming, then here you go. And if you want evil, let's start up the show. What you saw before was my heart in my hands, but just like a child, you ran to your friends. Lucid dream, call me crazy and callous and mean. Lucid dream, sure you're the victim, yet smile as I scream. Lucid dream, and whatever you make me seem. Overjoyed to be sharing my throne finally, but I know my own worth now. I'm high royalty. You cry to the others, then go back to gloat. Your crocodile tears are filling my throat. Really tried to make you lucid when I knew I'm a dream. Oh, you already know. Push the knife, make me choke. So dream what you want and gaslight without me. Give you sleep paralysis if you disturb my peace. Lucid dream. So I know you want screaming, will hear your damn gnomes. I know you want tears, they're filling my throat. You can try to drag me to the nightmare you see, but God knows it's fun and she's working for me.
First of all, that's amazing. And Ina, you're right. She is very talented and has a great range.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it a lot.
All right, so Mom, what do you think of this voice? Amazing. Amazing. Do you sing?
I do not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. So where did you and your sister actually get your voices from?
Oh, you sing when you want to.
Myself. But they were all grew up, all of them, including my father, very
Hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what instruments? Tell me.
My dad on the drums. My brother did saxophone for a while and then drums. Daddy did clarinet. Clarinet, evidently. My grandfather, Poppy, was actually an amazing singer too. In chorus, what was he? Baritone? Tenor, thank you. I was like, what is the, I don't know with guys. Um, but yeah, no, we've had a very musically inclined family. I did flute for a while. I just, when it came to instruments, my voice was my favorite, and
Yeah.
I wanted to really tone in on that. And I think that's something valuable I learned, when I was in chorus and everything too, that the voice is truly an instrument.
Yes.
You have to train it, you have to practice with it. And, I'm big on health and fitness now too, because your whole body is truly an instrument. So, I mean, yeah, no, our whole family has been pretty musically inclined, but not, you could sing when you want. But yeah, I don't know. I just practice.
Did you ever take lessons?
Yes. I did lessons with a few church family friends, when I was a kid. And in choir, I had Mr. Williams from good old Arville. So shout out to Mr. Williams. And I did take, this is so crazy, I only took about maybe 2 voice lessons with Natalie McGulis. Highly recommend. And it is absolutely insane how talented she is. It was 2 voice lessons, and I have never sang the same since then. She taught me how to belt, how to break through to those higher notes, and I'm by no means perfect, but she really got me out of that comfort zone of playing it safe with your voice and learning to grow in that.
So, when singers mention like that perfect pitch, or we don't hear anything but, wow, that's amazing. We don't know when you're not perfect. We don't know when you're off.
Really?
Okay, at all. You could even listen. I go to so many shows, and they could even say the wrong words, and I won't even know it unless it's an Elvis song. If it's an Elvis song, honey, they better watch out. Okay. So, but I'm just saying, we don't hear that. We only hear how great it sounds.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the compliments. It
And
means
listen,
a lot.
she is a tough critic. Look, because her husband Carlos is a singer.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you
Yep.
so much from the bottom of my heart. I do really appreciate it. And it's, like I said, by no means perfect. That song was a lot of testing around with different computer programs. I've never been really tech inclined. I had to teach myself a lot. I'm always learning from friends of mine now at my workplace, who also record music, talking to lots of people. And also shout out to his artist name is Louis Littlebrain. He made the instrumental for that song.
Louis Littlebrain.
Littlebrain.
Is that his name or just a stage name?
I think that's just his stage
That's
name,
cool,
but I'm not
okay.
too sure. He's actually from Italy, and then the
Yeah, that's a stage name.
that stage name.
His
yeah.
father gave it to him, or his mother.
The but he's from Italy, I believe, and then Romuald Clem. I might be butchering that, but that is the name of my mix and master artist, and he's over in I think the Czech Republic. And so I got these artists together on this app
crazy,
called
right?
Fiverr. It's insane, and shout out to them for helping me really create that sound and have the vision that I wanted.
Wow. Okay, so now it's amazing. Technology could be really good or really bad, and you're using it for good. So I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. I can't sing. Okay, we know that. My whole family will tell you that. All right. So-
Everyone can sing.
No. Actually, they can't.
I mean, pitched and all
That's
that.
so funny.
But
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, all right. So now let me ask you something. You wrote that song, the words, correct?
Yes.
Tell me about that and what it means
So-
to you.
Lucid Dream is the name of the song. And, we're just being real. We're being open on this. It was about a past relationship I was in where things were happy. So it seemed on the outside, there was a lot of joy. It was kind of this picture perfect. We were both very upbeat, optimistic, happy people. And I saw it as a dream. This is the dream situation, a dream come true. And towards, end of the relationship as it goes, I felt, there's a lot of manipulation, gaslighting, emotional cheating, a lot of that going on. And there was a conversation we actually had where I have had lucid dreams before, where you realize in the middle of a dream that you're dreaming and you go, oh my gosh, and you wake yourself up. And I had told this ex about it, and he said, oh, I want a lucid dream. And so on his notebook in his room, he had written, remember to lucid dream, remember to lucid dream. And so I kind of took that little like tidbit that only I know about from my life and combined it with the meaning of the song. Because in a lucid dream, you realize this is a dream, and then you try to change it. A lot of people say, I want to try to fly in my dreams, I want to try to do this and that.
Okay.
But I use it as a metaphor of him realizing, wow, this is a dream situation, and I'm going to change it for my own good, for my own will, for what I want and my selfish reasons. So that, long story short, is a lucid dream, where that came from.
Okay, so that's beautiful.
Thank you.
How many songs have you written?
Right now, I have a lot written. Finalized. I'm I'm working on finalizing the second song, which is going to be called Pick Your Poison. That should be coming out soon, so check me out on Spotify. I had another song written, but I totally trashed it. Was not happy with the results. I just did not like the way it sounded. It was cringy, and that happens sometimes. So
Pick Your Poison. Tell us about it.
Pick Your Poison. Like I said, that's the new one coming out, guys. Go follow me on Spotify. It's under the name Sarah Jane, not Heller, but Jane. And Pick Your Poison is about how, depending on what you give me is what I'm gonna give back, basically. So if you are seeing me as a mean, nasty, awful person, I'm just acting as the mirror to you. So maybe, pick your poison. Are you going to treat me with kindness and respect? Are you going to treat me with nasty energy and throwing things my way? Based on what you pick and how you choose to act towards me is not what I'm going to give back to you, but just what the universe, God, whatever you believe, is going to give back to you. So kind of a little karma song. And because you're Christian, because we're Christian, I think one of my favorite lines that I snuck into there is, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. In the end, it all works out for me wholly. I've seen water turn to wine. This will work for me. So like any situation, no matter what people are throwing at me, with God, with Jesus, for me personally, for whatever the listener believes.
God and Jesus for me too.
Yes. I'm going to watch it transmute into working out for me.
So, okay. So,
a lot, but.
Okay, so that's beautiful. So, but you never really answered the question about how many songs have you written?
Oh.
About?
I want to say maybe in the 50s.
Okay.
They do not all make the cut.
Okay. So, how many have you actually recorded?
3, and then 2 made the finalization.
Okay. All right. So you're going to be working on more, I'm assuming.
Yes, I would very much like to. It's a long process, but yeah, I am going to.
Okay, and they will all be your songs?
Yes, I write the lyrics outside of the instrumental and the mixing and mastering. With Lucid Dream, I made the melody too. It was actually funny. I'm sitting in my room and I'm recording, doing just like random melodies I just thought of off the top of my head, and I send it to this guy and I'm like, listen, I need you to work with me. It's not going to sound good. I just have a concept. And he's like, no, I get it. And he made it all come together.
So that's really cool.
So yeah.
So now, all right, now let's go back to your your Starry party.
Yes.
Okay. How many characters do you become?
Right now I have about 5 I want to say. I basically take on any of the characters that look like me, and I have a few other of my friends, family helping out right now who portray any other characters that do not look like me. But yeah, and as I get requests more and more, I'm just adding characters to the docket. Right now we have our mermaid princess, our ice queen, our ice princess, our long-haired princess, and our island wayfinder. So, and our fair apple princess.
So Island
Wayfinder.
So what does that character look like?
One would say it's very similar to the character of Moana. One would say.
One would say. All right, I got that. All right.
Yes. Not me, but one would
No,
say.
I would say that's so cute. All right, so now when people hire you, how many characters do you usually bring?
Around two usually so far has been what's most popular. I was expecting her party one, but I've definitely needed a little help.
Okay, so usually two.
Usually two.
Give everybody all your info to get in touch with you.
Oh, okay. There's a lot. So
Yep.
for music and songwriting, I am on Spotify. If you look up Sarah Jane or Lucid Dream by Sarah Jane, that'll be me. I am also gonna be starting a YouTube that hasn't started yet. Most of my socials are Starry, STARRY _ Saraph, SARAPH. That's about most of my socials. I think that covers a lot. So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then for Starry Party Entertainment, you can look up our website, starrypartyentertainment.weebly.com, or check out our Facebook page,
So Weebly, spell it.
WEEBLY.
Okay.
Fun little website maker I used.
Okay. So these names are fun.
Yes.
Okay. So you are having fun with even making up the names.
Oh yeah, for I mean just in general, the company Starry Party Entertainment, that took a while to kind of figure out. I was like, what do I call this? Princess parties, something like that. Starry has just always been a theme for me. I don't know why. I don't know when it came about. I've just loved the magic-y, twinkly effect of Starry.
Okay. So rumor has it. So most of the characters, like young people will recognize or think they look similar to certain characters.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
got that. All right,
Yes,
got
yes.
that.
It was the cutest thing at one of our most recent parties. The little girl actually went up to her mom because we do like a royal coronation where we crown the birthday boy, birthday girl
Okay.
with a little tiara. You know, we say, "Congratulations, you're now a princess," and we do a whole thing. And she went up to her mom and she goes, "Mommy, does this mean I'm a real princess now?" And her mom said she was just about ready to cry. And she goes, "Yes, sweetie, you know, you're a real princess, all that." And then she goes, "Well, does this mean when we go to a certain theme park,
Uh-huh.
that I can go and sleep in the castle with the princesses?" So she was really, you know, believed
Yes,
she
yes,
is a
yes.
real princess, and you know, power to her. I think
That's right.
all little girls are princesses, so
Right.
that's the goal there.
So that's pretty cool.
Yes.
So all right, it's time now where okay, so wait, before I read a poem out of my book, Ina would like to know, what areas do you take your story parties to?
So right now in the central New Jersey area, but we're willing to travel. So if you have any ideas around New Jersey, I'm totally open to it. And in the southeast PA area, around Westchester in that area,
Okay.
from time to time we do there as well. So feel free to reach out. I do also have an email, really quick, sarahjane.entertain@gmail.com, if anyone has any party requests.
So, but if say somebody really wealthy finds out about you and says they want to fly you somewhere, of course you'll say yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that'd be great.
Very cool. So now I'm going to read a poem out of my book. And the reason why I like to read this poem is because it's called Utilizing Gifts and Talents. And that's what you're doing. Okay? But there are a lot of people out there that question their self-worth and they feel like they have nothing to offer. So I'm here to tell you that everybody has a gift, but you got to figure out what that is, because God didn't just say I'm going to pick her to make her have all these beautiful gifts because I love her more. That's not how it works. Just imagine, what would we do without sanitation workers? Okay, I would go crazy. So everybody has something to offer. So if you're struggling, please listen to every word of this poem. Utilizing gifts and talents. We are born with talents, we are born with drive, with different gifts to help us thrive. I knew early on I was born to draw and paint, to also write poetry, and to talk without restraint. Our gifts and talents should all be used, God's gift to us, not be abused. We can go far in life for sure, using our gifts to go on tour. All our talents should be used to create ourselves and more, but then our job's to share them to even up the score. You see, in life, what's needed is not just for ourselves. Once our gifts are mastered, take them off the shelves. A living we can make by spreading them around, not just for the money, but to spread a peaceful sound. So don't take for granted the gifts you're given. Go out and spread the joy. Our gifts are not to be held back for us to self-destroy. Put your efforts forth. Do not hesitate. All your talents, my friend, are never second rate. Never hold them back or you will surely die. Maybe not in body, but your soul will cry. Our gifts were made to share, our talents made to soar. Go through life enlightened, then you can roar. Be proud of who you are. Be happy you're alive. Once again, my friend, your gifts will help you thrive. By putting efforts forth, not keeping them at bay, your name, Sarah Heller, baby, will live forever, forever and a day. So go through life excited for what you sure can give. To yourself and others is our reason to live. Our grave will be quite lonely, but our legacy lives on. So make sure people smile with the breaking dawn. That is what you are doing.
I love that. That is
Okay.
so beautiful.
That is what you are doing. Now, just think about what you did for that little girl who now believes she's a princess,
Yeah.
right? Okay, you know, and it's not even just the kids that you're making smile. Okay, you're making the parents smile, right? When I saw your ad, I smiled. I was giggling. I was like, what is she doing? This is adorable, okay? So, and then on top of it, like I said, you're like, oh, I'm going to send you a song. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So you made me smile so much.
Thank you. I'm just so happy to be invited here, and just thank you so much. And that it's just such a beautiful poem, because that's everything in a nutshell that I want to do with my talents and what God has given me. So
That's right.
yeah.
God gives everybody talents. So now, Ina wishes you the best, and she'll be looking for your upcoming songs.
Thank you so much. That is
Okay.
very sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Love you, Ina. So now, we still have a few minutes left, so I want to give you the mic. I don't want you to forget about anything you want to talk about. The mic is yours. Look into the camera and talk.
Hello. I don't know. I mean, just going off that poem, I'm still stuck on that, because it's amazing. And I mean, you're an artist too. And I think, from artist to artist, it can be hard to, I mean, do your own like radio show, do your own entire book, and just learning to like take on all these extra endeavors to do your art and do what you love. And I think that's been one of the most challenging parts for me, is learning like how to build a website, how to market myself, and becoming like wearing all these different hats. And I'm sure like you've had to do similar. And I don't know, I think that's just been one of the hardest parts. But, like hearing that poem and realizing what it's all for and what the end goal is, and that you get to put your passions into other people's lives to share that, is just, it's awesome. It's a great thing to do. And just like you said, I encourage anyone else who has been thinking about, their dreams from when they were a kid, or, any talents that they think, I'm not too good at this, it was just a hobby of mine, I don't really think it would go anywhere. Just do it. Just have fun with it. Even if it's not perfect, just do it for fun, and you never know where it'll go, or even if it just brings you joy. I mean, that in itself is enough.
Well, you said something interesting. You said, like, you're sure I had to do some of the things you had to do. Well, I'm Italian, so I know a guy. All right, so we know guys who know guys who know guys who know girls. I couldn't build a website, so I had to find a guy. No, I actually found a girl, and she actually built my website. Her name is Petito as well, but no relation.
Really? Oh,
Okay, how cool is that?
wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I don't do anything tech. Okay, they run the shows. I mean, I just sit here and talk.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, even making like networking yourself, making these connections. I feel like everyone knows Geri. Like we'll walk somewhere and be like, oh, she's going on Geri's show, and they're like, Geri Petito? Like, yeah, you know her? Yeah.
Wait, you want to hear something cool?
Yeah.
This freaked me out, guys. So someone called me, someone I interviewed who's an author. He's amazing, and he called me and he said, "Geri, you won't believe this." He was talking to someone who went to Mercer County College, and said, "Oh, I have to go. I'm being interviewed by my friend Geri," and she says, "Wait, not Geri Petito.
Yep.
They're teaching a class in Mercer County College about the Geri Petito show. Is that crazy?
Really?
I know, that's crazy.
That is wild.
I was like, okay, God.
yeah. Like, all right,
I want to talk to her about, like, well, what exactly are they talking about?
teaching or talking about, right? Like, I want to hear this.
Okay, right? So,
Oh,
but
man.
it's been a lot of fun, and what you're doing is awesome.
Thank you.
Never stop being creative. Never stop living your dream.
Thank you.
Okay, and that's the truth.
Thank you so much. It was I don't want to say hard, but it was kind of, it's cool because I looked back at your past shows and you have all these amazing, incredible talents and, you know, like heroes and stuff. And I was like, oh, how am I going to mesh myself into like all these insanely talented people and heroes? And I'm just honored that you had me on here. So thank you. And I think if anything, you know, making art in the world we're in, it can be hard, and we'll leave it at that. But it's, at the end of the day, just being able to, you know, make someone's day, give them something to relate
right.
to.
That's right.
I mean, even during COVID, we're all trapped inside,
Right.
and what are we doing? We're watching TV, actors and performers, and
Right.
people who can at least just bring joy in hard times.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
So I want you to look into the camera, and I want you to give someone listening who might need to hear something today, give them some words of encouragement.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
No, it's not. You could do it.
I would say just what I said before. Whatever your idea was from when you were a kid, get in touch with that again and just try it. Put it out there. Whatever that idea is, whatever makes you happy. It sounds cheesy, but follow your heart on that. Follow your passions. No matter what you're thinking, oh, I have to do this office job, I have to do this and this. Just follow what makes you happy, and the rest will work itself out. And don't doubt yourself. You can do it.
That's right. Don't doubt yourself. You can do it. You heard it from the princess. Okay? And she is a princess. So, again, thank you to your brother. He's a hero. Thank you for your service. We love you. Ryan, right?
Yes.
Ryan, we love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. So now, I want to thank you before we close for honoring me here on the Geri Petito Show, because you don't understand. You've honored me, and you've honored Hamilton Radio. And just knowing what you're doing to make children smile, and again, also their parents. You know, that little girl saying that to her mom will never forget that, and will never forget you for it. Okay?
Thank
So
you.
understand that. So you're a little hero as well, okay?
Thank you.
So
Thank
never
you.
stop. So thank you, and thank you, Mom, and thank you to your sister's boyfriend, Jose,
Thank you.
for hanging out with us here today.
Yes, seriously. Thank you guys for coming with me. Thank you for having me. Thank you, anybody who's watching.
So, guys, listen. Again, Robert Sweeney, he created this really cool AI song for me. And thank you for your service as well, sir. You're a hero. And here we go. We're going to close with it.
Welcome to the stage where stories untold, candid moments captured, memories unfold. Gary's got the vibes, a soothing flow. Come sit back, relax, let the good times glow. Jazz in the air, let it take you away. Welcome to the Geri Petito Show, where every heartbeat and every note flow. Jazz melodies weaving through the night. Together we'll shine. Everything feels right. Deep conversations where the heart finds a voice. Together we laugh, sometimes we rejoice. Tales of adventure, the rhythms embrace. And each note a journey, feel the space. Step into the light, let the music. Welcome to the Geri Petito show, where every heartbeat and every note flow. Jazz melodies, weaving through the night. Together we'll shine, everything feels right. So tune in now, let the magic start. Geri's podcast, a place for your art.